Here are the hot batter versus pitcher matchups for June 23rd. Yesterday, bang! Acuna! We went 1 for 1. We now correctly predicted 48 of the last 60 batters to record a hit, and we're going to keep it going today. If you watched yesterday's video, you're going to want to skip right to about the 5-minute and 30-second mark. You'll know why. All right, before we get to the matchups, I want to introduce this new weapon to our repertoire. You all know about the best bets, the 28 wins, 11 losses, and a push. And you also know about the degenerate plays that are 7-3 on the year. But now I want to unveil something new. We're going to call it the plus money odds. They're basically bets that we kind of manipulate a little bit to boost our odds and lower our break-even percentage, baby. But first, let's provide a little background. I know none of this applies to any of you guys because you're too fucking good and too smart. But let's just have a refresher course. For anybody that's betting minus 140 odds on average or higher, here's a little equation you just plug in. And if you love hitting those minus 140 winners, you're going to have to do it at a 58.3% clip just to break even. So if you think that's a winning strategy, your bankroll's going to go bust, baby. You don't fucking do that shit. I'll show you how to fucking win. Don't do that. Start right there. Don't fucking do this. First, let me clarify something. Have I ever played a minus 140? Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you gotta do it. But it shouldn't be your average odds that you're betting, You don't want to be betting consistently that high. So let's clear the air. There we go. I got it out of the way. All right, it's time for a little math lesson now. It ain't calculus. You can handle it. I won't get into it and freaking spell out everything on the fucking screen, but you can look and do the math yourself. A plus 200 dog has a break even of 33.33%. In layman's terms, that's 1 out of 3 bets. If you win 1 out of 3, hitting a plus 200 dog, you're breaking even. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a runway where, you don't have to even hit 50%. You can hit less than 50% and still make money. And, we're not going to be playing the traditional 200, plus 200 odds dog because we know that they probably aren't going to win. But we're going to be playing some small dogs and we're going to manipulate the line to get it to be a big dog so that we can hopefully, because I've been doing this for a couple of years now and I'm going to introduce this, hopefully make a profit winning less than 50%. Here's a real example of a game today. The Washington Nationals are a plus 125 dog. This is for an example. Don't do this. I'm not playing Washington. I don't know if they're going to freaking win today. But for example purposes, if I thought Washington was the play today and they're a plus 125 money line dog, I've done this for a couple of years. This is what I'm trying to introduce to everybody. See what you think of it. If I think they're going to win, I'll play them on the alt run line at -1. And so you can boost your odds. You can see on the screen, if you can, it's kind of small, plus 200. I'd rather play a plus 200 dog versus a plus 125. And all I got to sacrifice is a -1. I think Washington's going to win anyways. So if they win by 1, I don't lose money. It's a push. But that's what you sacrifice, a potential push to get those huge odds. And, just a little backstory. If you look, I think there was a study done on 5,000 games. 25 to 28% of all MLB games land on a win margin of 1 run. And the dog wins at a 42% rate. So if you multiply those two together, basically about 12% chance that an underdog is going to win by 1. I'll sacrifice those odds, I'm fucking stumbling on my fucking words right now, to get that plus 200. Because if I think Washington's going to win anyways, boom, there's a 88% chance historically that it won't be that they wouldn't win by 1 run. Boom, this is what we're doing. We're going to boost our odds so we can lower our break-even percentage, and that's how we're going to do it. So this is a new wrinkle, and maybe I didn't explain it too well, but I just want to introduce it today. When I do have a play, I'll be a lot more thorough. So let's get to the matchups today. The good batter versus pitcher matchups. Oh yeah, if you think I'm freaking crazy, hit that thumbs down button on this video. And if you don't think I'm crazy, I don't know what's wrong with you, if you can't tell, but hit that like button, and you might want to subscribe, because, I don't know, I want to suggest you might want to subscribe. How about I rephrase that? Oh, jeez. If you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it because it helps me out. I like making these videos and stuff like that. It takes time and all that stuff, and I don't like winning all by myself. I like to win with everybody else. So if you could hit that subscribe button, then I know how many people I could be winning with. It makes me so happy when that subscribe button gets hit and the subscriber count goes up. Call me selfish, but hey, I'm honest, man. I'm a little selfish. I want to have more people winning. I want to have people, watching these videos and stuff like that. So hit that subscribe button, baby. Please make me happy. Okay, let's get out of the fucking matchup. Oh, shit. The first matchup, we're going right back to Acuna. He's against Weaver. He's hitting 364 off of him. It's in a hitter's ballpark, and Acuna has recorded at least one hit in 36 of his last 45 games. Second matchup is Christian Walker versus Logan Webb. He's hitting 333 off of him, and Walker has at least one hit in 18 of his last 23 games. Third matchup is between Drury and Freeland. Drury's hitting 429 off of him. It's in a hitter's ballpark, and Drury's recorded at least one hit in 24 of his last 30 games. Our last matchup, Tatis Jr. versus Patrick Corbin. He's hitting 571 off of him. It's in a pitcher's ballpark, but it's Tatis's home ballpark. He knows how to hit there, and he's recorded at least one hit in 20 of his last 25 games. In summary, we all know Acuna. I played him how many times in these videos. He's a staple in these. They're kind of the same group of like 10 guys over and over and over, it seems like. But today, I got three new ones. I don't think I've ever played on any of them. So it kind of scares me a little bit, even though I shouldn't. Maybe because, look at this, for instance, right here. Tatis has recorded a hit in 20 of his last 25 games. I'm used to, guys having into their 30s or 40s of games, the streak spans across. So maybe it's just a little bit of, newness of some of the names, and maybe the duration by which, their hit streak is maybe a little shorter than I want, even though 25 games is a lot. So we'll see what happens. There you go. There's the 4 matchups for today.